Hello, welcome back to my channel, Enjoy Plans. Today I am filming my November monthly, and I originally filmed this as a talk through because that's what I've been doing for my monthlies and I've really enjoyed them. But this month was so jam-packed that I looked at the end and I was like, this is 45 minutes for a monthly. So I just kind of made a call to speed it up, voiceover. So hopefully you're okay with it. But if you see my hands doing weird things or like pausing at weird moments, it's because I'm talking through originally. So sorry about that. I think next month I have a better plan because I kind of do enjoy the talk through, even though it's a challenge. I feel like I have a better game plan for next month. So hopefully they can be a little bit more efficient in videos. Although I know some people like longer videos. So anyways, I did skip forward on the little date dots because that's just kind of tedious and I should have done that beforehand. This is me realizing that I put the wrong section. That was just like an extra bonus piece, and here's the ones with the days of the week. But I absolutely love the colors of this spread. I didn't use it as my main main Thanksgiving kit because I really like the one from Leonard Designs better, and but I do love these punchy like purples. I was noticing that those were the same full boxes. Also, I'm noticing that I put the tall box on the sidebar down for me to add like the month November in that little top section, and I never went back and added that, so I will go do that now. But like I was saying, this month is so busy. Every month I do a kind of class calendar with my class that is like first grade appropriate for them to just kind of know the events coming up for the month, and it's good for the parents, and it's good like that they can just kind of keep this calendar somewhere in their house. It's good calendar practice. So yeah, anyways, we do it every month, and this month it was like it took us twice as long because there was something pretty much every day in November. And I made the mistake of telling them that like sometimes grown-ups when they're older or teachers, they call it no school November. And so now they're like walking around, no school November, no school November. And I'm like, oh, teacher fail. But anyways, it's just funny and silly. It's not the end of the world. So yes, this month is a busy month. Here I am adding this like strip, like washi strip, which I tried out for the first time to mark my trip, which is kind of funny because I did it for one of my trips, but I didn't do it for my other trip. So I was inconsistent, but I think I like it, but I also don't know if I do because it ends up kind of getting covered up with the sizing of boxes. I'm still figuring out my monthly sizing boxes. I feel like I need some of them to be just a little bit smaller, but something I can maybe do next time. Also, I'm so sorry. You can hear Sadie having the time of her life with one of her toys, per usual. If you're watching, or if we were going to do this live, she was sleeping next to me and it was silent. But when I go into the voiceover, things change. She knows. It's when her performance starts. But this is me trying to figure out the colors. Like I have been doing color coded. Color blocking for the month. And I honestly love that. And I need to think that through next time I do a monthly printable as well. But I did pull in these Plan With Me stickers, Doodle Drop, like her little foiled ones, which are my favorite to pull in. So I pulled in two different ones. I pulled in the game one, which was from last month. Not the October. I think it was the September one. And then it was kind of in this like orangey copper foil. And then I pulled in, I think it's the July one that had like summer party hosting, and that was in a purple hollow. And I felt like they both flowed really well, and I kind of really enjoyed having two different collections and two different foil bundles. It made it feel less like I was repeating the same ones over and over again, if that makes sense. And then I pulled in these little McPlain girls on the laptops to mark all my videos. So let's just get started with the month. I kind of go a little out of order because I was talking through things, but on the first, Love Island game started. If you're watching, please let me know. I was really excited because it's like, all-stars-ish, and they're from all different seasons, all different countries. But now that I've watched a couple episodes, I'm not like loving it. There's something like nice about fresh faces, if that makes sense. So yeah, I still will watch it, but it's not my absolute favorite. But I do love all the like the game aspects, because I do feel like that's been missing from the past couple seasons, and like certain countries do more games and less, like, and others do less games, so it's fun to have it like centered around the games. So I'm excited to see what they have up their sleeves for that aspect. I did have this like lofty grand dream of my birthday is on November 7th, so doing like a week of video releases on YouTube starting on the 1st. So I kept it up for the 1st and the 2nd, and then I dropped it on the 3rd. I realized that it just doesn't matter, and it was causing unnecessary stress. And this week I was pretty detached. Like, I feel like I've been in kind of a planner funk, and I was pretty detached this week. Like, I didn't write down any plans, and then I went back to like fill or like lay down my plans for the week, and I'm like, I don't even know what I did. Like, I worked late, super late every single day, and then I came home and I like maybe watched something and I went to bed. It was just like blah, like just robotic almost this week. So when I was filming, or when I was catching up on my base, I used the cutest kit, and thankfully I got some extra boxes sent to me from my friend, and she sends me like the Fashion Girl boxes. So shout out to you, Christina, of Create and Plan. I so appreciate those extra boxes, because that allowed me to put like 2 full boxes in one day for a couple days, because I literally had nothing to mark. So that was kind of funny. You'll see that plan with me coming up later this month. But Groovy Ghouls went up on the 1st, which shout out to the person who told me that ghouls rhymes with tools, and I will never forget that, and I will forever thank you, because I always say that wrong. That plan with me went up, and then my October haul went up on the 2nd, and that was nice to kind of get some of those videos up for you, because I feel like I've just been behind my game, and I finally started posting to Instagram. Like, I'm trying to get back on my routine and schedule. Okay, and then on the 3rd, I didn't mark it on camera, but off camera, I ended up marking like bloated, because I had started my period, and it was just like blah, blah week. But then on the 4th, I went to the Great Junk Hunt with my mom, which if you live in like the West Coast, you may or may not be familiar with this event, because it's throughout the West Coast, but it's kind of niche, but it is basically like a vintage market, and all like vendors will come with like new products or refurbished products, and it's really cool. It always is in this like first week of November, so I always go with my mom, and people come with like wagons to carry around their stuff, because it's always at the fairgrounds for us, and so it's like a big, it's not like, it doesn't occupy obviously the whole fairgrounds, but it occupies like several different big barns, and so it's just a lot of shops and a lot of cool things. So I was able to pick up some little holiday gifts and then some seasonal decorations. So yeah, I love that, and it's a great time with my mom. And then I went to the driving range with my husband, which was kind of spontaneous and out of my comfort zone, but wanted to have a little date night. Then on the 5th, my Boo Plan With Me went live as well. So that was like the last of my Halloween kits. I wanted to get those up not like pretty early on, since I didn't want that hanging over, since my planner is basically going from like Halloween to like Christmas pretty quickly. Then I am just marking that we have like a Veterans Day assembly on the 6th, because then on the 7th, 8th, and 9th, we have half days and conferences. So I use these cute little like table and chairs, which I just feel like are perfect for conferences, and that will be good. It'll be good to like connect with the parents. My birthday is on the 7th, so that's like the first day of conferences, which like the teacher hack is to kind of stack your conferences and make the first day full of conferences, and try to get like at least half of them done. So I still wanted to do that because then by like day 2 and day 3, you're just exhausted, and like I wanted planning time in my own classroom. And the only way I can do that is if I kind of stack my conferences. So yeah, I'm going to spend my birthday just chatting it up with parents, which will be good for the soul. Like conferences are always end up like, I always get super nervous and then I walk away and be like, why was I nervous? Those were really good. And it was great to connect with these parents. Since I spend so much time with their kids. On the 7th, that's when you're seeing this video, this November monthly. It's going up a little late. And then, yeah, then on the 9th, I'm going to post a video of my seasonal stickers, so be on the lookout for that. I figured it would be fun to kind of see a look through on especially my Christmas ones if you are still buying or in the market for new seasonal stickers. Then on the 10th, it's no school because it's Veterans Day or like for observing Veterans Day holiday. And my mom and I are going to fly to Nashville, which that's what I was like pointing to earlier. But we are flying over to Nashville. It takes us quite a while since we're on the West Coast. And I'm just so excited because we stay in Franklin. If you're familiar with that area, Franklin is the cutest little town. My brother lived there for like a hot minute. Literally, he lived there for like a year, pretty much to the day. He was doing like a contract job with the city of Franklin. And then he moved back, and it was so fun that he lived over there because we got like inside scoop on all the great places to like eat and visit and things to do. And my mom and I had visited, I think I've only been once now that I think about it. It feels like I've been more, but my parents have been a few times, just like the two of them. And so my mom and I typically always take a trip for Veterans Day weekend to maximize one of the no school days, and then I'll always take off then I'll take off one day too to make it 4 days. And it's just always a good chance to get away around my birthday and around just like the craziness of school. It's good to get a break. So last year we went to Charleston. The year before we went to, where did we go to? Now I'm blanking out. I don't even remember, but like every year we typically go somewhere. Then we will fly home on the 13th, which I'm just taking that day off. Then it is my nephew's birthday on the 14th. He turns 5, which is wild because he is the youngest of my nephews, and I can't believe how fast he's growing up. It's so surreal. I talk about this with Amy of Amy Plans a lot to like, as an aunt, to watch your nephews like, and for her nieces, but I just have 3 nephews to like grow up so quickly and to be living far like long distance from them, so you miss a lot of things. So it's kind of bittersweet, but our birthdays, kind of fun fact is my birthday's on the 7th, my nephew's birthday's on the 14th, and then my husband's birthday's on the 21st. So we always line up 3 weeks to the day and like kind of bulk in November. So that's funny. Then on the 15th, I forgot to mark it, but our school is doing like this fundraiser, and we're doing a glow run, which is like a glow in the dark fun run. And that is going to be so fun for the kids. That week is going to be crazy, but super cool. And then, we also have our 50th day party on the 17th, which will be also super fun. I forgot to mark that, so I end up moving that B-Day dinner down and then marking our 50th day party, because our 50th day party, I do like a room transformation to turn my room into a 50s diner. The kids and me dress up like 50s sock hop. It's so cute. So yeah, I'm really excited. It's going to be a lot of work. And then we have a birthday dinner with my in-laws to celebrate my birthday and my husband's birthday. And now thinking about it, I feel like I need to ask them to do a later time, because I'll be taking it down all that like 50s day stuff. Last year, the 50th day of school fell during conference week, so I was literally wearing a poodle skirt during parent-teacher conferences. It just felt so funny. Obviously, the parents didn't care because they knew what it was for, but it just felt really funny because I feel like that's the time where you just like extra nice, you know? Then on the 18th, I am declaring that that is when I am setting up Christmas. So I'm marking it in my planner. And then we may or may not be going to a concert with my parents on that night. My mom does this thing where she buys like a ton of tickets for something that she wants to go to without asking if anybody is available. And she like has this dream of like, I don't know, inviting everybody she knows. And then it never works out. And she only has me and my husband as her like family nearby, because my brothers don't live nearby and we don't have like any other family nearby. So it always falls on us to go to these events. So that will be funny. I'm kind of secretly hoping she ends up finding different people to go with, but it'll be good no matter what. Because we are going to another concert with them in December, which is just really funny because growing up we went to like no concerts, and then all of a sudden we get older and my mom is like, I must do events, I must do all these things. Then the following week we fly to Arizona. We have a half day on the 22nd, and we do a little Friendsgiving with the kids, which is super cute. Just celebrate. It's just a half day, so they're only at school for like 2.5 hours. And I believe, oh yeah, no, they're with me the whole time. So we just do like a party and cute little things. And then literally my husband picks me up. We did this last year and it's kind of chaotic, but like fun chaotic. My husband picks me up at school pretty much as soon as it ends. Like as all the kids are leaving, he's like at the end of the car line, because if you've watched my videos before, our car line is like 35 minutes. He's at the end of the car line with suitcases. Like I walk out the door with the kids basically. And then we drive straight to the airport. And thankfully we have like a big international airport where we live. Like, I mean, if you follow my videos, you know we live in Seattle area, and so like SeaTac Airport. And then we have a smaller one which is a little bit more up north in Everett, which is called Payne Field, and that is literally our favorite airport because it's small. Security takes like less than 30 minutes. It's amazing. Parking's great. It's just so cute. There's only 2 terminals. Like it's a dream. It's a dream come true. And there's like this cute, like vibey bar in between with all these leather chairs and multiple fireplaces. So it's a vibe and it's super cool. And they have like Beecher's cheese, like deli basically, and a cute little coffee shop inside. It's so cute. So anyways, he picks me up. We go straight to that airport and straight on the plane. Like it's going to be tight, but thankfully since it's a smaller airport, it's doable. And then my parents will pick us up because they'll already be in Arizona, and then we have Thanksgiving the next day, and the following day we will be celebrating family birthdays with my side of the family. And I think we're gonna go to one of those like Enchant Christmas light things. I think those are all over. Let me know if you've ever been to one of those. We've been to one in Seattle and it was fun. So that should be good and holiday festive. And then I'm also going to the spa with my mom, which will be great as well. And then we fly home on Sunday. So pretty quick trip, although not as quick as Nashville, but shorter flight. And then let's see what else. Then at the end of the month, on literally the last day of the month, is our Christmas concert, which seems kind of funny because we are having a Christmas concert in November. So my class has been practicing Christmas songs since like October, but it's always so cute and so worth it. And then that allows us to do like our own Christmas and holiday stuff in December. So yeah, it is a super duper busy month. I still added even more after this that I had forgotten, and I know that there's even more to come, but thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye everyone.